Can you guys hear me okay? Microphone check. One, two. Hopefully, I'm coming in loud and clear. Clarissa, welcome in. How was everybody's Christmas? Thank you. Appreciate that. There we go. Make the chat a little bit bigger there. No, nothing new on Emily's case. And I've been checking. There's been a few like strange comments on some of the videos, but no new updates. Yeah, it was really good. So, what is everybody's New Year's resolution? Mine is just basically health related. I would like to get back into running. Wait, what's that? Clarissa says, "Man, that sucks on Emily. Are they not giving a fan?" What do you mean? I feel like you cut off right when you're trying to make your point. It's like they don't give a damn. And sometimes it's true. Sometimes they don't give a damn, and sometimes it just appears that they don't give a damn. For instance, the Mount Ord double murder of Evan Clark and Pandora Julesrud. It seemed like they weren't really doing anything, right? We were doing our sleuthing. We went up there to the crime scene. We did our own little investigation, our own little amateur investigation. Try to bring the sleuth crew closer to the crime scene when we can. And this whole time, we were trying to create a profile and trying to figure out what type of person might have committed the murder. And we were really close, but there definitely wasn't anybody named publicly, right? They never mentioned having a suspect or conducting search warrants. But the fact was, like a week after the crime, they were already zeroed in on the dude. And then months and months later, they made the arrest. So you never know. It might seem like they don't care. But the truth is, they might have their eye on somebody, hopefully. But in some cases, they just don't care. Or it's not that they don't care, it's just that they prioritize. All right, if you're just joining us, let me know in the chat your New Year's resolution. Mine is just health related. Just want to get back in shape, stop eating out so much, stop eating fast food. Me and the wife were talking about getting a gym membership. I'm really digging that idea. My New Year's resolution is to lose some weight too. So for me, I don't know. I like my weight right here. Like I'm comfortable at 200. I would like to just kind of swap the muscle for the little bit of chubbiness that I have. So 200 pounds is good for me. What I'm more concerned about is my cholesterol. Where's everyone at? Shit, they probably don't even know we're live. I had 45 minutes to kill, so I was like, you know what? Let's see what the hell's going on with the crew. So they probably didn't even get the notification yet. Or they are in bed, like I'm about to be in about 35 minutes. Sloop crew. Hangovers. Maybe. Yeah, it is Saturday, huh? All that holiday PTO. What up, Anthony? What up? What up? Depp in another dive. Depp? Who? Johnny Depp? Miss Dog Lover is in the building. What is up? My New Year's resolution is to find a new job since my employer made a redundant a week before Christmas. Made me redundant a week before Christmas. I got a lawyer involved, though, and got a lot of money out of them. Good. There you go. Too many tamales. That's funny. That'll do it. That'll definitely do it. That damn red chili. It's going to be the death of me. It's just good on everything. Oh, it was really good. You guys want to see something kind of silly? Oh, by the way, I downloaded all the Epstein files. It's going to take me forever to go through them. But I did kind of sort out a few images. We can look at those in a little bit. And then also, I know you guys are going to think this is silly, but sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. Okay, so that is the Army and Army National Guard beret. Wondering if Richard Allen ever owned one of these. You know, I could see somebody kind of out of their mind, kind of wanting to go back to that time where he felt important, worth a damn. So I believe, and I don't know, I think I saw this on maybe it was All Eyes. I haven't verified this, but I think this is something that Shelby Hicks and Daniel Pearson may have contributed to. And I always thought, man, that does kind of look like Dave McCain, right? If you're just walking by and he's wearing that goofy hat, that would be what you remember. All that detail. But it also could be Richard Allen because it kind of has more of a beret look to it. Like they were a little bit confused on the type of hat. Barb Griffith. So yeah, I spent a lot of time trying to analyze this fucking pixelated video that they provided or that they were able to extract from Libby's phone. But it just looks so weird. Like, what the hell does he have on his head? Is he wearing a hoodie and then there's a hood behind it? Is it just so pixelated and blurry that kind of turns into pareidolia? Kelly, what's up? Whoa. Welcome in, Short Bus. Hey, y'all, what's the topic tonight? How's everyone this Saturday? Missed y'all. No topic. We're talking about anything, whatever you guys want to talk about. Typically, we just kind of follow up on things that we've been covering all week, all month, all year, which has basically been pretty much everything. So, what do you guys think about this silliness? So, Richard Allen, did he own a beret? I mean, what the hell is going on here? And then we have the sketch here, which is probably most likely Dave McCain, but still interesting, right? Saw the new Avatar movie today. Curious what others think of it. Wait, is there a third one? I actually didn't know they came out with a new one. Is it like Howard Hughes? It's turning into the Tremors franchise. So here I kind of outlined what I was seeing. Actually, probably could have outlined it right here. And then there's even like what appears to be like a patch. So I was just wondering, what the hell is he wearing a beret? So this beret here is from the U.S. Army and the U.S. Army National Guard, which he was a part of. After he retired from that, they changed him to black. Tears in Heaven. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy holidays. Make sure you guys have a safe New Year's. If you're just joining, please, in the chat, if you could put in your New Year's resolutions. Let's pull up these Epstein images. You guys, I have thousands and thousands of files to go through. And some of the files that I got my hands on, they've already pulled off of the internet. They were up for like, I think 48 hours or something like that. And if you were able to download them, you have them. So I was just lucky enough to grab them. But it's taken me fucking forever to go through all these files, guys. I'm talking forever. Everything is PDF. So annoying. Like, who does that? Yeah, the sketch. I love the Tremors. Tremors, Jurassic Park. Those are two of my favorites. What's up, Kelly? New Year's resolution is to raise a good bucking bull. Well, good luck. Good luck in your endeavor. CJK, what's up? All right. Where did I put those? So I did kind of grab a couple images while I was doing my research. Yeah, we can take a look at them. It's no big deal. No biggie. Okay, so actually, I think these are from Epstein's New York apartment, if I'm not mistaken. So as they're walking through serving the search warrant, they're taking hundreds and hundreds of photos. Of every wall. Every time they take a step, they snap a photo. What you talking about this? Yeah, this one right here kind of looks like a beret. It has the patch. It has the same kind of teardrop shape. It's very reminiscent here. You got the patch and then the teardrop shape or the puppy dog. So it's kind of interesting. This kind of looks like the Freemason compass. And then on top of it, it looks like the lamb. And then basically being devoured by a lion. I don't know if this is a lamb or maybe a puma. I always thought it was a lamb because of this kind of curved nasal passage here. Anthony says, hope he gets the new trial, convict him again. Yeah, right. Yeah, give him a new trial. Everybody thinks because the prosecutor and the investigative team are kind of, I don't know, bending the truth, doesn't mean that Rick's innocent. They have to bend the truth because they know the defense is going to bend it the complete opposite direction. So they need to bend it and skew it all the way drastically in one direction because they know the defense during the trial is going to try to pull it back into the realms of possibility. They have to tie up every loose end. Oh yeah, that might be it. Yeah, it kind of seems like there might be a hump right here. I just thought maybe that was maybe a defect of the statue or maybe structural integrity issue. First thought was a lamb, but yeah, it might be a camel. I don't know. Something about the ribs right here. Yeah, it is weird. I only have a couple photos, but I'm going through everything and I'm going to put together a shit ton of content for you guys and we're going to do a huge like Epstein live stream. Everything that I can find on Donald Trump, like everything. We're going to expose it all. Fucking hard drives and shit down here, look. Makes you wonder why the United States is such an ally of Israel. You know what I mean? All of our leaders might be on these hard drives right here, doing some dirty shit. Yeah, Donald Trump. Yeah, you're gonna go ahead and bomb Iran. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. Okay. Because if you don't, I'm gonna release those tapes. Remember all that nasty shit you did over there on Epstein Island? You said it was private. Yeah, well, I lied. Now we own you. Or a weird camel, anorexic camel. He's there waiting. How did he know? How did they know? They're gonna know. Alaska? Damn, there's that Alaska again. It's crazy because Alaska, one thing that's interesting about Alaska is you cannot drive to Alaska without going into Canada first. You know, that kind of reminds me of a Hostel movie, right? All of a sudden, you're not in the United States anymore. You're like, oh shit, where am I? So you need your passport and you have to travel through Canada to get to Alaska. Isn't that weird? If you're driving, anyway. So this is photographs from the search warrant of Epstein's. I believe it's his New York or Long Island apartment. Gigantic deceit. Let's do this. Let's rotate it. Whoop, I went too far. There we go. Sorry if I made you dizzy. To open minds. What does that say? What's going on, Boston? Oh yeah, it is Libby's birthday, huh? December 27th. That's when Kagan Klein posted to Facebook and Twitter that he was making a song called Rose. That was before he was arrested. That's Liberty's middle name. Isn't that creepy? And then the next day, he posted another song that he said was going to be a single. And on it was somebody that appeared to have their hands and their neck covered in mud, but could be translated as blood, right? And the title of the song was called Artery. What's up, Eli? Madonna, Murdoch. Works of something. I'll flip it again. The Peddlers by the Wayside. The fuck is that? This looks like a face. So in between floors, this was just hanging there, like some kind of piece of artwork. Like, what the hell is that? Oh yeah, Goonies. That's one of my favorite movies. Goonies never say die. But I'm not a Goonie, and I want to go home. Yeah, what the hell is this, Kelly? It- you know what it reminds me of? It almost looks like they took a Jesus off of a cross. Like, where's this guy's arms? Oh, shit, it's so weird. But that's what the feet remind me of anyway. Here's some of his photographs. That looks like Trump. This might be Melania, like when they first met. Maybe. Can't really tell who these other people are. Ghislaine. Do it. Aw, man, don't make me do it. Do it. Aw. Do the truffle shuffle. So what's up? If you guys are just joining me, this will probably be our 5 minute warning, by the way. But let me know what your New Year's resolution is. Mine is to kind of watch my health, change my diet, introduce a little more cardio into like my daily routine. So might join a gym. But most importantly, I need to stop eating like fried a lot of fried foods and more veggies and more fruit and complex carbs and things like that. Goonies Part 2? Yeah, it's a good one. Classic. Rocky Road. Goodies. Before you guys go, what do you think about this? Yay or nay? And remember, Rick was in the U.S. Army National Guard, and this is the beret that they wear. That was always the $1 million question. What the hell is on Bridge Guy's head? What the hell is on his head? Right? Because I mean, what the hell is that? That's not a hat. And then in some pictures, you're like, well, yeah, that's a hat. Wait a minute, that's not a hat. He's wearing a beanie. Wait a minute, that's not a beanie. That's a paperboy cap. Well, what do you have when you mix all those together? You have a beret, right? A beanie, a paperboy cap, and a hat. You merge them all together, and that's what you get. Something to ponder. I mean, I thought it was silly, but sometimes it's the silly things, right? Like, where is his beret? I just always thought maybe somebody in a crazy mind state, going back to the days and times of boot camp. Thanks, Jari. Yeah, hit the Cash App. Send all the money. And if not, hit the like button. And if you're feeling froggy, go share the video. But either way, don't be a scrub and hit the like button before you leave. Or just do it now. Just click it. It's right there. Don't even think about it. Take your mouse or your finger and just go whoop, click. Didn't that feel good? Doesn't it feel good to help out my algorithm? You might have rhythm, but do you have alga? I think not. Either way, if you guys downloaded the Epstein files and you're going through them and you catch anything, and you think I might find it interesting, just let me know where you found it. Send it to me and then let me know where you found it. Kind of helps me highlight things and because it's kind of getting grueling. It takes a long time to go through every file. You don't want to miss anything. And they released the files and then they kind of redacted a whole bunch of it. But I got my hands on it. So I'm trying to figure out why they did that. What they were trying to hide, what they didn't want us to see. And when I figure it out, I'm going to share it with you guys. But if you find something before me, let me know. All right, guys, I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you again real soon. Peace.